Well, hello, welcome y'all. I'm Redcollarwolf here to show you some mini motorways. I don't know why I keep saying the other game they made by mistake. So we're gonna build some cities. I haven't come up with fun now yet, so we're gonna have to do that while we're playing. But I do want to show you some unknown dragon stuff. And I do believe this will be the last day. I'll probably put one ahead of the next live stream, so I won't be doing like multiple games a day or something like that. Probably next month or something like that. I just wanted to do this one for a little while, so then we get some games like Mini Motorways itself and like Play It Out, where I'm gonna be doing it for like 2 weeks, if you know what I mean, or something like that at the most, or just like a one session. Because I do want to find more games where you can just like do fast, like not gonna take too long. I do like long form stuff, but also want some of the faster stuff to mix it up in there a little bit. That's what you want to do. Mix it up. Plus enough, the Spoon Wing Fu episode was really popular. Excuse me. Oh, something's having a problem. Okay, thank you. Was that hard? Yeah, it was very hard for it. It was having a freeze moment. So I hope your days have been alright. Hopefully you haven't been hearing too much of the fan. I can hear it right now clicking away. I do believe that means it's unleveled. Or maybe that's my own torture. Who knows? I gotta get everything set up here. I'm starting to get to the point where I can get everything done before we really start live streaming. I just need to like get up all the tabs and everything is the problem we run into at first. Because then get all the thumbnails and everything working nice and fast. Also still got a little cut on the back of my head. The one I had stitches for the last week. That was fun. I speak the word cliche and now it's like, oh my god, we hear you. We show you everything. It stalks upon us all. Knock that out. Any videos that doesn't suck up my internet power. Everything is up to scratch. No, I haven't fully connected. Full power of the internet. Alright, so while that's all getting itself organized, I want to show you guys some new things about it. And so, after doing the people, which I've done, I've done all the people, which is so exciting. Yeah, I didn't do Christmas Day. Yeah, that's the reason why I feel like I haven't talked much to you guys at all. But I've really finished the people, which is so exciting for No Dragon. So I went off and did some other stuff and ended up riding the roller coaster building. I'll just type in here for a moment and I'll show you guys that in a moment. No. I just kept coming with these ideas more and more for building everything and doing them. And they've been really good. I forgot the R in there. What is there you go. So let's get those bad boys up. Before he and me gets a chair, I would assume. I'll make sure it starts up the right thing first. Yep. Here we go. So we got some of this. So we got a painting type of area to do like fancy pots and everything, and make paint too. So we got some more fancy paint cans. That was a torture. Don't know why someone thought, oh, let's make some paint cans. Yeah, no. Not the finest idea I ever had. Here we go. You guys like my paint cans? I hope you do. And then we also went for another type of torture. That was not the best one to show you all. Where is the street? There you go. And look at this. So we've made some pots for like hanging plants and everything. I've even made a specific plant for that too. Wherever it is. Here we go. See, this is it for the glowing. Then this is it glowing. Don't know where I'm gonna add that, but it's there now, isn't it? So it just goes from the pot and everything. I don't know where I'm gonna exactly put it in the wilds. I just thought that'd be a nice plant in something small. Then we got the small letters. I want to show you one of these buildings specifically in a minute. But we added in some lights down here too. Something nice and fancy so you get to see during the night. I mean, kind of makes sense. We also added a bigger house. Oh boy, this one's having a whinge. Why do I feel like I'm fighting this every single time? Just let it be. Where is this one coming from anyway? I don't know. What? Oh, what is this one? Dude, just let it be. Bloody hillbillies, okay? Just let it become smart. Okay, I'm having a moment. This one, I'm basically fighting it just so then it doesn't do that every single time. I feel like I might as well be going in a boxing ring. You know, it's like, oh god, I want to do this. No, you don't. Oh, here we go. Spoilers of the building I wanted to show you. So this building right here is the builder's hut. So what I've added was boxes and ladders in here. So I've added a step ladder, a long ladder, with something to get them on the roofs, and then a short ladder against the wall. I feel like that looks really cool, especially compared to what it was before. And it also has this mixed tiled brick here, and I thought the closer, seeing as there's a time where they have to had a lot of refugees come to the area or move into different areas of that area after the fall of the main town called Silver Lake. I feel like there had to be a way that a lot of these buildings were made fast, but not too much dismissing on quality. It's just about making them fast so they weren't really fast over the material they used. Where some of the houses used to be uniformed with one or the other brick, but then some of the more modernized houses had multiple brick color. And that eventually became more popular over the time because of that too. Because they wanted to get those houses up, and whatever they had, the culture is behind that they used it. So we got another wood one over here. Which is what I want a lot of this culture to be in this area, is that they want to make something good, but they aren't really fast on what is too much in a way. They want to make something that's good, functional, and that will last a long time. Because I want these guys actually building structure comes from wood. I would like to think they first made their houses out of wood, which some of the old houses would be made from wood, I feel like, in this type of area. And then it will go to the stone houses, which is the more common, and how the area eventually grew, because a lot of the wood houses didn't survive as long as the stone ones did. So you have a lot of uniform colours. And maybe the belief to some of these uniform colours is that the fact that they thought one type does better than having one full type's better than having that mixed mode. But then later on, they just kept mixing out the brick because it didn't really matter. if they like marked it the same size and everything. I don't know. Have to think that one more through, but that's basically what it is. I'm about to go find on one of these buildings that I don't know what's going on. That one's Collider. Yep, see, there we go. Look at that. Could we not actually have a fight of... You freaking bastard. Okay, I could. Probably should not say that live on the live stream. Hey, excuse me. Okay, why was it so hard just to me going like, oh, I want to save this? Then we still gotta put some cops out in the wilds. Some more wild plants. So yeah. And we also notice, like, if you notice, there's a pamela hanging around up here. If we want to. Don't know if we're staying there forever, but at the moment, it's cool for us to look at. Oh, wrong one. Hopefully you go to this one. There you guys go. What do you think about the full screen view of this area? And I'm over here, like I am so tiny over here. There we go. My little dude. I also thicken up this word up here if you were wondering or thought you might have seen it a little bit thicker than normal or you just haven't noticed it. I need a way to get rid of my disappear my UI. Look at all the plants down there. Oh my god, this looks amazing. I can actually see where I'm going now. See, I'm right over here if you want to know where I am specifically. See, then we've got some plants down here. Beautiful baby boys. I'm talking about these ones. Builder's Hut should be right there, yeah. Oh, I've lost track of myself. There we go. I'm over here. So what we got? The doctor's over here. So I was planning to put some basic code in for all the maps. But if I do end up using like this type of camera, it'd be basically like any important buildings like the doctors or something like that will probably be highlighted. And you can add marks on it, like normal maps you can do. Basically, in favor of this paper marks. I'm still going to do more on the paper makers thinking about it now. Let's go play the game. I'll close it off. And let's go. Meeting Motorways. Still hoping that you had any tea today. It started raining, so I couldn't go outside. It's actually raining pretty well now. Like proper rain. Before I was going to the gym today, which was exciting. After having the stitches out for me more than one day. Here we go. You guys see what I'm seeing. Unlimited bridges. Oh, I think I might want to do this one. Or do we want to do double the highways? You know? Oh, God. Let's go with Highway Maniac. The maniac of the highways. Boom. Let's start off nice and simple. 1 highway. 2 highways. I feel like this can go far. This can go OP. If you've never seen like anyone do it, like 4 highways. Highways can go places. I don't know why I didn't do a highway there. It was very close, so I didn't bother. I'm gonna keep my highways at the moment. We're still at the beginner game stuff. I've started to crochet another one of these border collies instead doing a red and white one. These colors I have. Next one I gotta do is a corgi or something. Yeah, might as well not do that. yet. I really like how this border collie turn out. He's got his white almost in the perfect position, and his black is pretty good too. I could have done his black feet in white, but I wasn't very confident at the placement, so I just kept it in black. Probably I need them more than lights. If being honest, lights is just important as they were. Yeah, I wouldn't like this doggy. I still gotta show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'll probably join Instagram. I haven't joined Instagram, but I'll probably do. I could put some pictures up on Instagram, can't I, from the computer. Or one copy. I still gotta show you guys the like pencil drawings I've done. I feel like you guys would be interested in it. Oh, I feel like I want to do this. Cut that off. The pencil drawings I did for October. See if I can do more. This stuff. I really like doing this crochet stuff. It's really interesting to do with the little animals. I don't like want to do anything big, like, you know, how they have like gloves and blankets. Like, no, I just want to do these little animals because they look so cute and so cool. I feel like if you truly want to, you could make a business out of them because they wouldn't be the most expensive thing ever. And it's really cool to use something that my grandparents and my parents have done when they were kids was sheep farming. I grew up from around that area when I was really young, and it's really nice it is to me really nice to have a hobby that shows that a bit. Shows that bit off a bit. I don't know how to explain it. That uses that stuff. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's areas they need help in a way to make money from their products. Because I think, personally, if you were to go in those areas, I think what the people need to do in those areas more, especially around with wool, is refine it more. Eliminate that bloody middleman. You need to get the infrastructure to, in my belief, to refine the wool more. Don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But I reckon that it'd be a powerful idea for someone to look into. Just the way the system goes sometimes, it really blocks innovation off, I feel like. The system that breaks about it is the system that I feel like has blocking innovation. Because, you know, when you look into it with capitalism, we could have had the internet long before we did. Like, the millennials could have been Gen Z, equivalent to what ours were. But yet alone, we didn't. Because the system didn't want it. Wanted to block it off. Thought it was useless to it. Didn't realize, oh, maybe I can export this. Capitalism never wanted the internet. Yeah, this is how I know if you're watching my videos and you consider yourself wider politics, then you must be less wise than you think you are, in my personal opinion. But just because you want to burn down capitalism does not mean you want to burn down the economics or money in a way, because interest is a made-up idea from capitalism. You can have money without interest. That idea is even still hard for me to finalize. Like, to think about that. But I feel like you can still have it without having a working, even better working economy without the need of in things inflating and de-inflating. Because that's what capitalism does. It doesn't. It makes sure it inflates, and interest comes from demand. When the system needs to catch up with demand, that's when interest usually rises. So in a way, without doubt, that proves even more that it is an idea design that comes from capitalism itself. There we go, got a bit physical about within a car game or word building game. I feel like there need to be multiple infrastructure because, I don't know, you guys out there, probably, Americans probably can relate to this, or maybe they can't really. Or maybe they can, but I do feel like, at least where I am in Australia, is a very car-heavy driven country, unless you're in the city, which is bad, because cars are bloody goddamn expensive. There was no cars. Cars haven't been made in this country for a long bloody time after Holden has shut its doors. And that was back in 2017. I did hear something about electric cars hanging around, but it was underneath the Liberal Party, so anything could have happened there. I actually don't know what has happened to those type of things. Don't know why I wanted to talk that far. About ideology. I don't think we can comprehend a world without capitalism. We never will be able to, really, until it comes. They always say other systems die, but every other system has somehow died into capitalism itself and then failed. It became capitalism before it became anything else. A lot of authoritarian capitalism, I feel like, is a very short-lived system. Shorter-lived than noble capitalism, which is pretty common. The authoritarian one. That's generally what China is. No way. No, I probably said the bad word. But that's how it feels like. No, stream going quite well. That's always good to see. Okay, I need to think here. Kind of annoying that I'm not getting highway suggestions. I thought this is meant to be the Highway Madness map. What am I going to do with this? I know how I'm going to do this now. Oh, excuse me. I wanted this dot thing. Excuse me. Gotta hear these. I don't want any more on there. It's fine with how many is on there. Now, I want you guys to drop your ways off down to here. Yep, has to be dropped down. Now that corner is gonna have a legend to it now. Oh, is that just a me thing? Whoops. Stop having a whinge. I'm getting you there. Buddy hillbillies. I have more bitches, don't I? Yep. I like how I still stayed with the weekly channels theme. I didn't realize that until now. Because I put it on that list, so there you guys go. Who was watching it through the list? Everything has to wait till they get fine adjusted. There's yellow ones down there, should be fine. If not, well then I'm gonna curse them to eternity. Is that's how it's gonna go. Yay, more highways at last. Bloody hillbillies is teasing ya. Might as well keep that till we must remove it. Till we get rid of it. Hope you guys' days have been going alright. It's almost the new year. God, bloody hell. 2023 is coming along the corner, lands. I don't know what I'm thinking about 2023. Feel like I'm gonna end up with a shock, but not bad shock, but I mean, there's gonna be things happening. Especially the way the YouTube channel's going, it seems like we might have things happening. Look at my female Scott over here. No, it's one of these places is gonna get upgraded soon. The blue ones. A bit more excited to move into our land than we think they are. Unless this place is segregation. Oh no! How could they? That is a mean and horrible thing to do. To anyone, to the system. I like racism and all that holds a lot of countries back. I always feel like when you look at it from the outside. It even holds back Australia in a way too. But get over yourself. So what? Someone looks a bit different. Get a life. That's what I reckon, man. Because if that person does a job you don't like, well then why are you complaining? Oh, whiteys. Well, we could use highway number 7. And I will use highway number 7. I will use highway number 7. I feel like that is a real American song right there. I don't know, just felt like it had that real American. If that was a song, it probably would be American. Not just because my songs are from there, but it just seems so, like something that'd be very American. No, I guess it would be because it uses highway, not motorway. Oh, hang on. That'd be motorway. So it'd be highway, it'd be English more likely. Then it will be Australian too. Oh well. Well, that's a strange hole I put myself in, haven't I? You see, I knew these blue ones were getting a bit excited. They don't get excited for nothing. I guess that's usually how things go, doesn't it? Bridges. Like, where's my highways? You know, I was expecting something more exciting, and by now have some labyrinth of highways. Highways all around the place. I've got a whole ton of highways. Oh, you guys ever come to Australia, you're gonna love the naming of these things. Because highway and motorways are both used, and it doesn't mean one or the other. Like, I got a highway right outside my house, but then the main road, like main highway / motorway, is called the motorway. For where I am. Because there was a highway that goes from all the capital cities. I'm pretty sure, or multiple highways that go from the capital cities. I'm pretty sure it's back to your, except for maybe Western Australia, but mainly, at least on the East Coast, there's a lot. So I'd be able to go down, so you'd be able to go from Brisbane to Sydney, basically. The highway, one of the highways that I'm close by to. But that's the coastal life for you. Then there was a lot of bushways too. A lot of I think there might even be more highways out in the bush too. To do similar things. Why can't some of these little boys go over to the light over there? It'd be, you know, if you live closer to where you gotta go, you can walk. Who would have guessed? The mysterious thing called walking is a thing, you know. It's very helpful to those who don't want to drive everywhere and who can't drive everywhere. It is very helpful. When I took that away from over here. Oh, it could be alright. It's close enough that it could be alright. Or it might not. You don't know. Oh, there's a bigger one over there. It's got flare to it. It should be okay. We're starting to get to the point of this game where we have to watch more closely. I don't know if I am exactly in the position to be watching every single last movement of these little people. But we are in the position in a way. Here we go. Now let's go and get this to there. Highway number 8. Finally getting more highways. Remember, getting to like 1,000 was a struggle, and now it's like, oh yeah, I got the 1,000, cool. It just doesn't feel like such a struggle, if you know what I mean. Or I've played this game too much. I might as well knock them off into here. Into the new year. So I've done my 2 goals by the end of this year, which was get this channel up to 70 subscribers, which we can get up to 80 now. Wow. Bigger numbers. To ever closer to that 100 goal. So don't forget to like and subscribe while we're watching here. We've been live streaming for a little while. I might end it, depending on how this one goes, might end it at 3 or longer. Usually this one takes about 2 parts, so we might do 2 parts on him. Do the Wild Dogs one. So I guess technically I was lying to you in saying this is the last one. But this will be probably next week we might be able to play it. But then it's more likely to end up early too. Yeah, I just mainly wanted to go this month. I wanted to like play some of these games, so I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to play some of these shorter games. Give them a whirl on the channel. Oh, okay. We have to go over that one. It should be right now. Oh, maybe not. So, How many houses got touched? That one, 2. Put that one there. Put them down there. Bum. Oh, wow. That one's the one that's a whirly. That makes a lot of sense, too. This has become such a confusing mess. I'm sorry if you don't understand what's going on here, because I feel like when doing these things like this, like when I do electric, I don't know, it's like a mess when I see someone else do it, but then it all makes sense when I do it myself. If you like stuff like this, and you haven't really seen much experience in the electrical work stuff is pretty fun to do. Like this, setting up all of the basic electric stuff. I mean, you don't actually have to be an electrician, but if you haven't really had much experience in, or done much in that area, it's really nice, personally. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do about you. Oh, no. You're just teasing me now, if I'm being honest. They're just teasing me. They're like, oh yay, I'm right here. Oh, cool, getting that riverside house. Good for you. Could you be in a better spot? That is now what I'm thinking. Bridges, finally. Okay. Nope. There we go. Go, houses, go! Send out your cars. It's gonna be whiskey before it's like be able to keep it down, but there's a high chance that it could get clogged up a little bit before taking it down. Eventually it will, I hope. But for current moment, it's a bit whiskey. Because they all want to come out at once, which is a problem. Oh, I think that blue one's gonna get us. Oh, there's like 50 blue ones over here. And hopefully they will go when we connect it all. Go, my little friends, go! Save us all! Oh, maybe we're skilled. Oh, all these blue ones. Because the blue color, we don't do from it. Maybe that's how we do better from it. Oh, my little cul-de-sac place I used to live before isn't a cul-de-sac. Come on, little buggers, go! Get on there! Oh, now we're going. As soon as I moved the highway, it was clogging up. Oh yes, do the blues even have, oh god, no. That's nice, isn't it? Go over here, blues! God damn. That's gonna be the one that ends us. Finally. Oh no, it's too bloody late. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I think I might go to the Wobble Dogs now, guys. No, that was kind of upsetting. Like, I was expecting, you know, more excitement with multiple highways and so many highways that it drives you insane. Not it's slowly pumping out towards you. Maybe we'll go again. You know, let's play part 2. Yeah, I want to play again. Oh, I just knocked out the tree. Well, I destroyed Mother Nature. Hope you didn't like Mother Nature. Because you're not gonna like me. I murdered the pork cheese. I have to put money into it. We're growing the cheese in this nation now. Is this game showing how horrible it is to have roads through cities and something like that? Actually, I'm probably better off just going to the Wobble Dogs one. I'll cut it off from there. Yeah, there you go. You're never going to see what happens on the next one now. So, hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the Wobble Dogs one, which we'll do in a moment. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.